Did you do the whole number, the corsage and the
yes.
pretty dress? And
yeah, a little powder blue, lacy. Anybody sees the prom pictures, they immediately start laughing.
Not you, right?
No.
Rhonda Chatton is a 29-year-old lesbian. Talk about the evolution, though, of your own, what was it, just having a crush on a teacher or having a crush on another girl in class? I mean, how did that evolve with you? How did you come to know yourself?
Well, it was a crush on a teacher because I caught myself having the same reactions that the guys in the class were having. And it's like, well, you know, what is this called? So I finally found that there was a name for it. I was a homosexual, and what does this mean? Well, anything that you see in the local newspaper, it's a pervert or a pedophile. And I thought, well, I'm not either of those.
So there was no one to ask, no place to turn?
Right, unless it was in a book.
And did you look?
I did, and found a book called Invisible Lives. And it was a lesbian. It was a book written on different lesbians' lives and being out. And as I read that book, I thought, well, you know, these people have the same reactions I do. They're having the same feelings I do, and they're not perverts or child molesters. Well, this is what I am. Came out a month later.
Hey, girls,
Rhonda coached the women's softball team for the Metropolitan Community Church. It is a gay team for a mostly gay church. They are playing Rhonda's old church, West Salem Baptist. Why did you leave that church in the first place?
After talking to a preacher, and he told me that I was going to burn in hell, and I thought, well, this isn't where I need to be.
Literally? I mean, did he literally say that, you're going to burn in hell?
Right. And he said homosexuality is a sin, and that sinners will burn in hell.
Just a couple of church teams playing softball. But for some on the lesbian team, getting this far has involved a long struggle. When Rhonda came out, it led to a painful family break. She had to drop out of school. Your mother must have suspected. Sometimes fathers are pretty dense about this, but mothers are usually pretty good.
My mother told me that we'll get you as much help as you need. And when she went to go tell some of her friends, they looked at her and said, "You're surprised?" So I'm sure that they knew, just didn't want to hear it.
But now, how did your mother get from, we'll give you as much help, or we'll provide as much help for you as you need?
So that I'd be heterosexual.
Huh?
Get the help that I need to be heterosexual.
Aha. Rhonda's mother saw it as a matter of choice. Rhonda did not. And her mother eventually rejected her.
And my mother had me escorted out of my home at 19 by 2 police officers.
What happened?
And I came home one night from a date, and she said, "That's it. I don't want this in my house, and I think you need to pack your bags and leave." So I packed my bags, and then I see blue lights in the window, and she's like, "She's in there."
And have you had a relationship with your mother?
Yes, we talk now. And she I guess, has dealt with it. Parents go through the same coming out process as their child does. And sometimes they get to the result of acceptance as a homosexual does. They go through the denial and the anger.
It's her own experience as a teen that motivated Rhonda to work with young people. What are the big issues? Telling your parents, obviously.
Parents, church. A lot of them come out and become agnostic or atheist. I know a couple of them are, one of them is a preacher's kid, and she said, "I'm agnostic. I will not accept any religion." And statistics show that gay and lesbian teens use alcohol more often than other teens, and it even carries on into their adult life. And I think that the thing that they're trying to deal with is to numb the pain or the anger that they have or the depression that they have in being rejected or harassed at school.